New Year to everyone. I'm hoping that you guys are have been going to have an amazing New Year's. So thank you so much who will join with us, who will listen in this live stream later. So I'm hoping that my guest he will join very soon and he's trying to join with us. And today this session is special for the interner who's been doing industrial attachment. I try to cover actually some important point which is really essential. I do believe that especially a diploma holder, I am also belong to diploma holder, like I have also diploma, I did internship, so there was something matching actually. Nowadays I can see that uh, students should know if they can utilize these 3 months, so that would be really amazing, and they can really do something big, and they can have an amazing preparation as well. So basically I'm focusing in here like career related guidance and some advice I'm taking. I'm not giving this advice, I'm taking this type of advice from the expert who has huge experience, who's been trying for a long time, and who is are involved in this industry, in different industry. So I do believe that they have really huge experience in a specific field as well. So I try to catch up with them and try to learn something from them as well. This is really amazing, it's really give me some good vibe. However, first of all, please let me know. Okay, my guest already joined. Assalamu alaikum. I think why it would be better if you are using a headphone. Sometimes it is very hard to use, to listen the exact word because of network issue and other problems. So who is listening us? Please let me know either can you hear me or not. Our audio or video is. All right. Can you hear me? Excuse us, please, for a while, for a few seconds. Actually, we need to
Brightness is the problem, right?
set up all of the stuff. I think it's okay, but your direction, facial direction is not accurate. All right, I think everything is okay. Can you hear me, Baya?
Yes, yes, this is our clear.
All right. First of all, Happy New Year's. Have an amazing New Year ahead. And how are you doing today, Baya?
It's fine. Happy New Year. It's fine. This is a special day for me because today is my birthday also. We have a
Oh,
special
happy
party.
birthday! It's amazing, really. Happy birthday! Many, many happy returns of the day. So it means the day was really special for you.
Right. It's a really special day. Uh,
Uh,
this some program is going on in my house also. Some guests are inside my house also. They are able to celebrate my birthday.
I'm really sorry. If I
This is
were
no
aware
problem.
about this issue, I could reschedule this program. I'm sorry for that, actually. Okay, so first of all, I think it would be better if you are introducing yourself, saying some word. I know you have so many things, and I know personally I know so many things about you, but I don't want to disclose this thing. I would like to listen from your side, if you don't mind, please.
Oh, sure. Thank you. First, giving thanks to give opportunities to speak something in this platform, and all my friends, colleagues, and all the students who are listening to us. Thank you and happy new year. Actually, I'm very simple. I don't want to. I don't have nothing to say. It's very simple. Okay. I'm Muzamman. Just giving some interviews. I'm Muzamman. I just have completed Diploma Engineering automobile. After that, I completed Bachelor in Mechanical Engineering. Then beside the job, then after I completed MBA in Marketing. And also, I have completed few courses. Actually, I'm an automobile engineer, so I did a few courses internationally and in-house and some e-courses. In 2014, I completed four master technicians in this courses internationally. I did that, and there was maybe it was a very first or second or third position in the internationally. And 2019, I completed hybrid and EV vehicle on the Volvo. And 2017, I completed Sanya technical training, and some other time I have gone for the some other technical training for the India. Few times I went to the India. Now I'm working with the other group of industries last few years as a manager of the sales. I looking after the service, first, and some others department. So that's enough.
Thank you so much, for nice introduction. So basically, we are trying to cover today four parts. Especially, we are focusing for the diploma engineer who is doing internship right now, or who will do internship or industrial attachment next year. So how they can prepare themselves for the job for the next journey. And in here, in my point of view, I got like 4 points, like technical preparation. They should how they should take technical preparation, and soft skill preparation alongside the technical issue, and networking, how they can build a network for job search, for having a job, and later how they can search the job, and how they can follow up the job the thing if he or she applied for somewhere else. So how he or she can like follow up the thing, and he can keep touch with the job or the employer or the companies. So those are the things we'll try to cover in here today. And first of all, I would like to know more about you. So you had a diploma, and how did you start actually? How was your journey? Did you got the job in the multinational company or the big company in the initial stage, or you had to start your journey from the bottom or something small? I would like to listen the your starting, please.
Okay. Actually, I had an experience when I just completed my engineering. I supposed to go in higher education in abroad. I supposed to go to UK. That's why I did it. I had some other course also for going there. But on that time, something terrorism attack in the UK, so they did not allow anymore in student visa on that time. Then I have a second plan for the job, and the third plan was entrepreneurship. So I could not do the entrepreneurship on the time. Then I should plan B, that job. So on that time, after I completed the diploma in engineering, I supposed to join as a technician. So usually I joined there only 6,000 taka as a technician. It looked like the designation was that like a engineer, but I work as a technician. 6,000 taka. So some people are, some my friends or colleagues, and also my family saying, why you are joining this? This is no, they get only 6,000. This is not money. Why you are better don't join or don't join this company or and get the other start. Then I said no. If I get a chance, I try. I want to prove myself. Then I took a challenge. I joined there as a technician. I worked every sector in automobile sector, especially I started from the general service, paid service, work, bed cleaning, and whatever need to do. I do actually still now. I love to work in my hands. I don't like the pressure. The engineer is supposed to work. He has to know everything, each and everything, because I am engineer. I have to think. The people, is the common general people are thinking one side. I have to think every sectors, everything. So want to start any job, I think what is the risk factor, what is the positive, what is the negative. If I fail, what will happen? So many things I have to think. That's why I started from the technicians, what they study, what they should do, what they should know. So after that, after 3 years, I have probably maybe after 1 year, I did a technician job. The management sued me as a service engineer. Service engineer is available in Bangladesh, but in the entire world, there is no position as a service engineer. Very few of countries available into service engineer. So after I did a 1 year or 2 years, 1 year maybe in service engineer position, then I think this is not a perfect position for me. I joined as a service advisor. So and first started service engineer, technician, service technician. Then second then I go for the service engineer. Then I came for the service advisor. Then I did maybe 1.5 year. Then I don't like to anymore in the service advisor. Then I switched to the quality division. There was working with the warranty administrator and parts and warranty administrator. They worked around 2 hours, 2 years. Then I have a little bit experience in the automobile sector. So because I started from the service technician, then service engineer, then service advisor, then I worked as a parts and warranty administrator. So these are the 4 or 5 sectors that are very important in automobile industry. And then I switched my job. I joined the other company. Then again, I came back to the automobile industry. But I said it earlier. I joined as a 6,000, but now I get in a 6 digit within 7 years. Alhamdulillah, I'm satisfied with this. The people are thinking, oh, 6,000, why? On that time, if I could not join there, with the 6,000, after 7 years, I should not get it 6 digit. Some people are thinking 6 digit is not much more money, but for the 7 years, if anyone comes for the general line, if anyone come only for the diploma engineer, the 6 digit is a little bit hard to get within the 7 years. So that's the more challenging thing. When you are, I always even advise to all of them, all of my students, all of my friends, all of my elder brothers, younger brothers, make a plan A, plan B, and plan C. Make a three plan. Then optionally make also plan D. If plan A is failure, click plan B. If plan B is failure, try plan C. If C is failure, you think your planning is something wrong. You think one more and you click on plan D. So that means make a plan, then work on that. Then I think you can achieve. It's not a important things. I am reading in automobile. I completed electrical. I completed mechanical engineer. It's not important things. Important things is that what you wanna do, what is your goal, what is your ambition. After 5 years, after 3 years, after 10 years, what you wanna be. That's the most important thing. I started like that. So
All
and
right.
yes,
I'm really getting surprised to see that you had back in the year, like to from now, I think it would be 7 to 8 years ago, when you are just a fresh graduate, fresh diploma holder or diploma engineer. That time you had amazing game plan or career plan, like plan A. You were sharing the like plan A, plan B, and plan C or whatever it is. Trust me, like I'm getting this type of idea like the last couple of years, and we aren't that much aware like what is plan B, how it would be. In our head there was only one option: I have to finish my this degree, and I have to manage a job, and someone planned like I will go to the duet or somewhere else. But that was really amazing, and your starting was really scratch from the scratch of the this journey. And you said like 6,000, it was 5 digit, and it increased within 7 days, like 7 years it became the 6 digits. So digit it's okay, but I think I can relate the thing. There is some code. So most of the successful people, they had really some amazing game plan. So that was also written. They tried when they failed in plan A, they tried the plan B. When they failed in the plan B, and they tried the plan C. So that's way people can successful, can do success in really in a surprising way. One more thing, like starting from the scratch. Nowadays I get really surprised to see that when you are posting or somewhere else in the social media, here's a job you can apply. In the below you can see that sub comment. So how much it is getting, it is paying, where's the location, where's the company, is that a multinational company, is that a big company? This type of queries we can see from the young generation. This is really frustrating. But when I started, I was relied on one of my elder brother. I requested him to manage a job, and he showed me as like a company. Okay, you can go there. You can submit a resume. If they call you, and you can face the interview. Luckily, they called me. I faced the interview, and it was really nice. And they asked the money. I said, okay, sir, you can give me this for your company norms. So I need a job right now. So that was completely like different track for me, like automobile, gas companies. That was really little bit different. Little bit, I can say that little bit different from the my existing company. So, but right now, if we summarize the your space, your starting, whatever the job, first of all, you whenever we are going to finish the diploma or the course, so set some plan A, plan B, or plan C. Either you are going to study abroad, or you are going to do it for preparation, do a preparation, or you can prepare for the job. So we should have plan A and plan B and plan C. And next, the biggest lesson I can say that start something else, like anything. It can be anything, isn't it, Baya?
Yes, you're perfect.
All right, so let's talk about something else. So, as a diploma engineer, especially all the diploma holder, so when they will go to any industry for internship, as a technical person, we think like they should focus. How would be their preparation actually? I mean, technically, which thing they should learn? Because within 3 months, they can't learn so many things, but they can learn something. But which is this?
Okay. Uh, as a student, the diploma engineering course is the 4 years. The 3.5 years, this is the curriculum in their campus. The 6 months is the industrial attachment. This is a great opportunity to learn the job field, because if the general education people, they do not get this kind of chance, they do not have actually. They are getting experience with the job, but the diploma engineer, this is a great opportunities. They are getting industrial attachment. I think this is really nice. This is really good opportunity to learn. If anyone wants to learn, uh, last few years, wherever I work, if I get anyone comes to me for the industrial attachment, I do not usually allow them without any free test. I arrange a test. Maybe I have a opportunity, I can give a chance maybe 5 to 6 people. I take a exam maybe 20 to 30 like that. But I assessment all of them. I show their result to them. Read your assessment, check what is your weak point, find out your weak point. Sometimes I try to show them. So some people, sometimes when I started, some students said, "Sir, the other factory or other industries are they don't do like this. They're only if I go submit a paper, so they accept it." I said, "No, I some people the people are think every people think is different thing. I'm trying to get preliminary assessment to you. What is your depth, knowledge depth? I want to know. If I can find out their weak point, I will try to recover that point." So then I started test for them. So what is what they have to do? Actually, when they are coming for industries, working with some skilled people, just working some expert and skilled people, usually people. loves to work with the smart people, not a hard worker. People loves to work with the hard worker, not people loves to work with the smart people. Because smart people know how to work. When they're supposed to do hard work, when they're supposed to use the brain, when they're supposed to use their skillness, this can all a thing can manage only by smart people. They know the people management, they know the machine management, they know the factory management. There are a lot of things we need to manage our manager. So smart people are need to know everything. So this is the point. If industrial attachment is the 6 months, they are working maybe 5 to 6 hours in the factory. Rest of the things, rest of the time, they're supposed to do some other courses or some other exercise or some other things. The most in our country, diploma engineer they are thinking they're supposed to write down only the notebooks or something when they are getting the job. I have seen a lot of engineers, they come with the notebook. They're asking why you are doing what you are doing. They say, sir, I will write down whatever you are saying, what the technician doing, and write down and everything. So I think if you are want to keep everything in your book, always keep in the book. You cannot keep here. So this is the most important things. When you come to an industries, if you want, you can carry the notebook. It's not no problem. But during the working hour, you do not write anything. Just follow and try to do and keep in your mind when you are free, you go to your house or somewhere else, then you recall your mind. So if you recall your mind everything, that means that that process already set up in your mind. You know how to do that. What is the process? What is the technique? How did the technician? How did the engineer? How did the service advisor? You know the every step by step, and you write down everything in your book. Then you can in future you can read on that one with that note also. And one more thing, the students that bring a one, they have a one book they which is institute provided to them, and they have to submit it after they complete their courses. I have seen a lot of students they have write down all the things that they rubbish because I said that sometimes look a pistol. We have to have or in the one part's name is a pistol. Give me an example. They write down in pistol in Bangla. I respect the Bangla because the Bangla is my mother tongue. I respect it.
Exactly.
There is no, there is no, none. I love to speak in Bangla. Everybody, this is our mother tongue.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you write
exactly.
down, you have to proper. You should to write down the proper name. They are writing the all our things, whatever they thinking they are writing. They do not follow that. But this notebook is they're supposed to do it within us every month or every week. They're supposed to get submit and get a signature, but they do not do it. The whole month they complete the 3 months training complete. Then suddenly one day they write down the whole books and submit it to their signature. This is not right process. It's supposed to one task complete, then note down everything, and next day they submit and get the signature, their line manager or superior. But they didn't do it. So this is the system loss. So my message to them, new students, those who are coming in industrial attachment, be prepared, get the chance as a golden opportunity, utilize your time. Maybe 3 years he could not write proper or he could not understand something. Just note down everything. When you go your industries, you ask your manager, you ask your technicians, you ask your colleagues with whom you are working, you ask one by one. But another thing you also keep the mind. If the, during the working hour, while they are working something, you should not ask so many questions. If you are asking and asking, he's feel bothered. He's feeling annoying. This is not. So you just note down everything. You follow up him. You want to learn. When he is free, you ask him what is the answer. I giving one example. When I was in industrial attachment, there was one. He was my line manager. He came from the Kuwait. So luckily I got him. So after course, after up to 9 to 9, my industrial training was that 9 to 1 p.m. Then second shift started from 2 to 6. Me and my another friends, we went to them, that boss. Then we requested to. Then we want to stay up to 6. Then he said, "This is why all student wants to stay only for 4 hours. Why you want to stay us 8 hours?" I say, I want to stay 4 hours for institute. My institute or my college are this is the mandatory. The rest of 4 hours I want to stay for myself. This is the investment. I invest another 4 hours because I want to work as a technician, I want to work on my hands. So I physically I involved with the work and I learn. So I giving to message to you. When you have enough time, you have free time, you follow the technician or your colleagues, and when he is free, you ask him. Sometimes you call him in the coffee shop. Some you call him some restaurant. Get a good relation, maintain a good relation. One thing is the most important. Nothing's come free. Everything there is a value. If you
Okay,
get
so
something, you get
I had
something.
two question, and you already covered the same thing. So I think, in my point of view, I do agree, totally agree with you. First of all, as an engineer, what they will do actually over the industry. So they should know actually. They should know three
Oh,
things like what's the first name, what's the location, and how it's work. So within 3 months, it is not really possible to learn so many things, but it is possible to have an idea, to memorize some work like this, to see the some first name, to say the some first where it located actually. So an engineer, if can see that like where's the first name, how it's work actually, and where's the location. So other stuff like when he will start the journey for any organization, so he has to do that. Okay, the troubleshoot. So what is the problem? Engine overheat, for example, engine overheat. So engine whenever it is come to the mind, engine overheat, the part related to the engine overheat, it's like cooling system. So what is the cooling system item? Can be like radiator, pressure cap, and other stuff. And how it's work? Like we can easily identify. One more thing, like you like really highlight amazing point. Do not bother the people. There are some very extremely curious student I've seen. So they frequently they are asking someone. Keep in mind when you are doing an internship, this is a business operation. This is a running business. It's not like an institute. So all are dead, and teacher are supposed to just teach you, but this is a running operation. We are relevant to the money, relevant to the business. So as a mature, I think who already have finished diploma, he's enough mature. I think so. He's right now they are 19, 20 years old, 22 years old. So they are enough mature. Keep in mind, do not bother the engineer, do not bother the technician. Try to help them. I've seen some in my organization. There's more than 100 students are taking internship. So there are some students. They are really curious to work. When they are coming into in the morning, they are really fresh, but when they are leaving the like institute, the industry, they it is very hard to like identify who is that. Like he whole day he work hard, he completely like rush up with the like he sweat because he did so many things. He was helping the mechanics, and thus this way we can learn. So yes, I think that was the really amazing thing we should focus. Otherwise, there is another thing I would like to share with you, that is this is a new environment, and there is a high chance to create a networking, though we will talk about this thing later, and how we can build up the networking. I think if we can create a good impression about me, my institute, you are an institute. For example, I went from the Swedish, one of the Sweden Polytechnic. So I was representing that institute. It has potentiality. Might be I don't have potentiality, I don't have value. That's okay. I'm a small person, but my institute where I'm representing, it has value, it has reputation in this industry. So we have to keep in mind this thing. Thank you so much. So we can talk about some soft skill. We talk about the technical skill that is important. So
okay.
nowadays, having a soft technical skill that is not enough. You know very well. So my question is that beside technical skill, what type of soft skill people can learn during internship actually.
Okay. Uh, I give you one for your understanding. Like, if I call for interview, two student or two or three candidates are apply for the job, both are complete the diploma engineering. If I ask what you have, if say he said I am diploma engineer, the left hand he said also I am diploma engineer. So for me, okay, both are diploma engineer. Then I ask first person, what do you have with the diploma engineering? Then that person said, I know the computer. Good. Then I ask the right hand, what do you have? He said, I also know the computer. What program do you know? Then this person, so I know MX, I know Excel, I know PowerPoint, I know this. Then I ask, what do you have? Then he give you some. Then I, oh, this person know two program, this person know five program. Whatever I mean, okay, this is his 1 point. Then I asked for, then second I asked, what do we have else? Then someone said, oh, I can speak in very good in English. I learned some other language. I know the Japanese language. I know the Russian, whatever. He knows the, oh, then you, I know the Bangla, Hindi. Then I think, oh, he knows Hindi because how do you know? Then he said, I watched some movies, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan. So I separate. So number left hand is already 2 point. Is going to back behind. Then left hand is going to forward because he has some point. I give him the point. So this is the I'm giving example. I think you guys are understood now. So what is the most important? Your diploma engineer is very good. You have a good result. It's very good. Appreciate I, but you have something with that good result with a very good CGPA. You should know the computer. You should know the speaking skill. You should know the communication, and you should know the manner. There is some manner also needed. How and you also need also desk code. If you going for the working as a technician, if you wear the white shirt, that means your dress code and your thinking and your preparation is not matched. So if you are going for the working, you supposed to wear the that dress code you also maintain. Last few months earlier, 1 month earlier, some students came for that industrial attachment. Someone wear the round t-shirt, someone sleeper. Then I asked, okay, why you came? They said you want to join as an industrial attachment. I said, from where you came? Then they said that they came from their campus. And I said, you are came for your campus. You just came for your industrial attachment. But have you looked your dress code? Then they gave a point. They said, no, sir, this is we are not studying the street. Just came for visit. I said, no. This is important. You are came here as an official purpose. This is the initial. This is the first step for your job. You are going to be enter the job field. So you have to follow the dress code. While you are going, what dress code you should to maintain? At least as an engineer, you are completed 7 semester. That makes the minimum you have to know because while you are going to the job field, the thousands or thousand students are competed on you. So they have to compete. You have a huge competition in the job field. If you go abroad, there is a artificial technology. We are actually indirectly we are our competitor in the artificial technology. First one, if you go for the first one, there is a huge thing done by the robot. So they also our competitor, one kind of. So in Bangladesh and some other countries, uh, we have a very few job field. So if you want to come in job, so you have to prepare for that. So you are asking right. The student should diploma when they are going for internship. They're supposed to know the some computer program. Some student I see they're someone already AutoCAD. No, there is doing, but if you think what you want to do, you fix the goal. Goal one, goal two. I set a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan. Then you learn. If you learn only AutoCAD, if you do not practice within 2 years, you forget everything. I am one of the example. I learned many things, but last 2 years I could not practice in AutoCAD, some other program. So I forget it. Last month I had one program like this. They asked for the, can you know the solid work? Yes, I know. But when I go, I could not because I forget it. I did not practice last 2 to 3 years. So it's not, if you know it is good, but you have to keep it on practice. And beside the computer, you suppose you also will focus on the English, because the engineer, this is the most important. Engineer supposed to know the English and some other language also know, because the language also is the power. If you communicate, if you go any abroad, any other countries, then we need to communication skill. You have to, so at least Microsoft Excel. Excel is everything. You know, sometimes if you use the Excel, you can do many things. Some students don't know, the 2 to 3 students, if they want to do the group study, they can open one Google sheet and they can practice all of them. Some students don't know actually. They are how to do it. If you open the one Google sheet and share each other, and one sheet, you can all of them practice in the same place. So if Google or I think just focus on the computer sub program and English. And if you have you, if you are love to do something, someone can go for culture or something. You can no, if you know anything, this is good for. If you are invited somewhere, if you know the how to do the guitar play, you can, if you can singing, you can dancing, no, whatever you do, this is the very good. No, this is all are adjective added with your career. So I think if you have enough time, do. Always keep one thing. If you do not utilize your brain, stop. Stop. The brain is all people are equal. There is some those who are as abnormal. That's different issues. But Allah given brain, all every people are equal. It depends how you are using. If you use it, it make it sharp. If you do not use, just unutilized. So use if you have time.
All right. The example you have given, I think there is nothing to explain about the question. Nowadays, most of the companies they are, evaluating the people. They are not asking the technical question. They are not asking the question that is you might face, you might got in the like in the book. They are not going to ask you this type of question. They will give you some scenario. They will give you some imaginary situation where there's a problem, there's a solution. And people, the company, they are really creating asking this driver, do you have, like, they know that 1 lakh student this year might first, they came to the job industry, they are looking for the job, so everyone first, that is why they are applying for the job. Everyone, all are diploma engineer, they have, like, you all are graduate, so that's okay. But what you had something else which
Yeah.
doesn't have someone else, it can really identify. So the question is that, are you utilizing your time? I think 4 years, it is really huge. It is really huge. I think to be master on a specific field, maximum 2 years is enough. But we are getting 4 years. Okay, 2 years can be the like at the beginnings. We just passed the SSC. We are a master, and after 2 years, if we can utilize 2 years, trust me, I think we can learn so many things. But this competition, your friend, your competitor, your roommate, your competitor,
It's
you
perfect.
really doesn't know that he has something you never tried. I think the example you have.
I give you one point.
Yeah, please.
In 2009 or 2010, just I had completed diploma in engineering. My one of the friends, he was the first by my university was the first. He got the maybe four out of four. He got the maybe 3.98 or something. This is his score. So he was the first guy. So one circular there was came out circular nice very good company. So he making a application. Then I asked him, what you are doing? He didn't show me. He said, no, I didn't do nothing. I just writing something. I know that also thing, same thing. I am also prepared myself. I did not show him also. But one day while we are going, I went to for submit that CV. He was there also. I shocked. Why you came? He said, no, I want to submit the CV. He said, why? I said, why did you say? He said, "You are my competitor." I know if anyone is not competition, then he will be competitor for me. No, so that's the important thing, right? Yeah, we competitor ours. We are competitor with our friends, with our universities. So we are asking what we have, what we have, especially. We know everything. That's-
Yeah, exactly, exactly. This is the thing. Like, I think we should, when someone is preparing for the job, trust me, this is something big, because there is no one who is like willing to teach you. You will join today, and you have to drive the operation from tomorrow. If you do not have any idea, it would be very tough to really sustain over there. You might manage a job by doing some logins with your like uncle, auntie, whatever it is. You can manage a job, but that would be really difficult to sustain there if you do not have the quality, if you do not have the idea how it's work, how industry operate, how industry drive. And one more thing I like to say that, like, do not share your plan with your friends who knows he can be the best, like one of the best competitors for you. Try to learn. That is like it is just saying, but I think while we are studying at college, university, we can learn so many things together, because sharing is caring. But friendship or something like that, whenever you are going to the job market preparing for that, transform yourself. You might had a really messed up life when you are studying at the college university. You are like doing something rough, but when you thought that I will enter into the corporate world, you must have to change yourself, your attitude. You have to learn the manner, etiquette, and also some soft skill. All right, but my next question is that we talked the thing like what they should learn. So the question is that most of the diploma engineer or the diploma holders, they belong to middle class. So some of them, they do not have that much money to spend to enroll a course, or like to buy something to learn. Is there any way they can learn that is completely free? Which platform they can use for learning?
Oh, you are asking for the, is there any platform to learning something or something?
Yeah, how they can learn actually this skill.
Okay, it's very good. Um, I just when maybe 2009, 2010, and 2021 is so many difference. So now world become in our hands. Just matter of click. If you know how to click, and you get the all kind of information. So I just giving another one more point to you. During the pandemic situation, lots of students and lots of the people, they are passing the time only maybe Facebooking, someone watching movie, something like that. And if I ask some any student or some working, what you did, they gather giving a especially last 1 week earlier, I went to my institute, only few points, discussing few points. I for myself I want to there. This is the new point. We have to overcome this point. This. Then I went to ask, and ask few questions to some student. I said, what is the condition? They said, sir, actually, we are in a pandemic situation. We could not study. I said, oh, the pandemic situation, where? In your house or the end of the world? It is in the world. So why you did not study in your house? In 2020, during the pandemic situation, I had attended a world competition. JIP, this is the FSA, this is the PSA group, the world the JIP organization. I attended there. I had completed few courses, online courses, e-courses. I have got a third position in the world. I studied. This achievement did not come to me. I have to achieve that one. Achievement is the achievement. If it is, you have to hunt it, you have to catch it. It's not, if you anyone give, this is a gift, not achievement. So if you want to achieve something, you have to work, you have to give labor, you have to give enough time, then you can achieve. So if you have a mobile, if you have a computer, so many things, all the digital equipment with you. The thing is that you want to learn or not. If you want to learn, That everything, all the information is available. You go for Google, you go for Wikipedia, whatever you go, there is so many platforms there. You can learn everything. And also, when you are attend any institute or any company, they have some guidelines. They have some dress code, and some institute they arrange a few training also for the internship. They have some, first they are giving some briefing how to make it, and the discipline. All things you have to follow. Discipline is a part of life, part of job field. Some I have seen some of the students. They have their morning time. They call me, sir. I could not come today. I will not come. I find why you are not coming, sir. I have this program. Okay, this program. So there is during the internship. This is the golden chance for them. They do not understand. They still their time to lose their time to lose their opportunities. They do not value it actually. They don't know how to value this time, 6 months. At least if any student that he could not learn last 3 years, if he properly utilize these 6 months, still he is in the job field. Those are also these 6 months. If you properly you cannot utilize, you are you are in the back. So many. So learning there is if you go for internet, there is all the manuals and everything is available. There is the big challenge is that some of the students they don't know actually they don't read the English but they do not understand the what to mean that sentence. All the manuals on the tutorial materials is available in the internet. They can download it. They can even now they are very easy. Go for the Google Translate, copy and paste. What which language you are convenience for you just read it. So if you want to learn, I said there is so many options, so many platforms for learning, and you can do the also a group study, make a on Facebook or WhatsApp or WeChat. There are so many things that are available. I have seen during this group, some people are saying, "Oh, you are Bengali. Why you are writing the English?" Someone said no English. Someone said no. Actually, if you have so many group of the Bangla, but especially make one group in this 6 months, just everyone communication only English, practice in English. I emphasize, I give you pressure. I am several times I said the English because the engineer really needed English. When I go for any abroad country, few country I already visited, so I know this is the value. I have some Korean people, South Korean. They came for the training also. When Bangla, I was with Bengali people, Indian, Australian, so many countries. But unfortunately, Korean are very poor in English, speaking English. So when the lecturer says something, and then he asks him what he wrote down and then next what they say. Then they will have to give it slowly because there are very rich. The South Korea is very rich. They don't know they don't know it actually the other language, but if you international platform actually if you ever attend, they need to know that language. As an engineer, English is the most important. So I advise you during the internship, create a group, make a 5, 6, 10, 50, whatever you want. Started English conversation. What you learn, you share. Ask your friend. He will also share. But you create a group. No one writing. Or they're afraid for English. They write. They did not write anything. That will not make any value. You have to create a group. You have to follow up. Start the conversation. If you do not conversation, whatever you learn, you cannot keep it. Whatever you see on the way, or you going to the job page, or you going to the internship. If you cannot do, you just write down whatever you did whole days. If you cannot do, write down some gossip. At least you keep practice and keep practice and keep so you can learn. So learning, I think there's so many platforms, so many things available. Last few days I just studied for the hydrogen fuel cell. When I started, oh, I think no, these materials are available. So last few, I make a big folder. Uh, No, so if you want to go, everything is available. but we have to the challenge is that some students they don't know how to. So if you know properly, if you give the proper information in Google, WhatsApp, whatever you want, Wikipedia, whatever, no, any platform level, you get all the information, and definitely sometime you contact your teacher. Just some, if you have any problem, just immediately contact your teacher in institute, go to institute, go to your elder brother, and communicate with them. Go to your senior or go to your colleagues. Already I said it. When you are free, when you just spend your time. This is the initial investment. Time is the money. So if you don't have a money, if you have time. So we think this time is money. Use it. So we use this time as a money. So you are thinking you are spending time, you spending money on you think also you are spending money, so you get the benefit, and you follow up your friends, brothers, those who are know something, go to them and learn as is possible.
All right. I think after this speech, I think there is nothing to add. If I summarize the entire the question answer, that would be you have all the opportunities. For example, YouTube can be the best teacher. You don't need to spend single penny to learn anything. Just use the YouTube. What you need to do, you need to do the keyword. So what you will search over there actually. Keyword is very important. You do not know actually which thing you will search over there. So first of all, you can keep a balance, keep a like contact with a senior who just immediately passed or who's been working in a like industry. So he or she can assist you as a mentor. Afterward, YouTube can be the best mentor, best teacher, best platform. For example, if someone asks me like, is there any way where I can learn Microsoft Excel that is free? I'll say that I can tell you 100 or like more than 100 channel name, but one is very effective. I found like Tambir Academy from Bangla. That is he's like describing the all the thing in Bangla. I think if someone is following his channel 1 month, really he won't be regret, he won't be neglected in his work. He can at least have a minimum idea in Microsoft Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and all the things. That's enough. And you said that is really important. You came to an industry with a group like 5 to 6 people, create a messenger group, whole day what you did, try to discuss in speaking in English. Trust me, if you are practicing 3 months, that is enough. At least you can introduce yourself in
There is a
English.
3 point. People, I just add you. There is a 3 points. People cannot speak English. First, your friends.
Yeah.
When you started speaking, your friends directly said, the people is called, there is on Bangla word, I don't like this word. They said, oh, you cannot speak Bangla, why about English? So the first problem is your friend. Second, your family. Friends and family. Then third, your shyness. You feeling shy. You think, oh, why am I speaking? Maybe the grammatical error, maybe something. You guys keep in mind that English we are using for the communication each other. If you
Communication.
can make understand the other people, that the
Mhm.
language is completed, the sentence is completed. Maybe you can use the body language, some giving English word. If you can make, if you cannot make the sentence, English, use English, Bengali, body language. Three system used and complete the sentence. After 1 week, then you can step. Then you can try to about the mix with the Bangla English. Both try to then you can practice. The most thing you have to start it. If you do not start, oh, from next week we will start. Some people think next month. They never come next month. Never come tomorrow. Whatever you want to think, whatever you want to do, fix it and start right out. You think you are so at least one step forward. If you think tomorrow, that one day you are delayed.
Then tomorrow never will come. But I would like to share a small story with you. Like, there is a question: the native speaker people need to learn English. I have a friend from London. He's newly graduated. His name is Alex. So we have casual conversation several times. So I asked this question to him. Man, like, do you learn? Do you need to learn English? Do you practice English, or you guys got the English language by born? You'll be really surprised to listen the answer. He said he's been learning 10 phrasal verb every day last 10 years. He's been learning grammar last 10 years and without break. He's a native speaker. You when you will have a conversation with him, you'll let, oh my god, am I listening on radio or something else? It's very clear. British English is really clear. They can they pronounce the word, exactly. It's not the American. They are like that. There is no tone. So he's really good speaker. He visited so many places, including India, Bangladesh as well, and he's been planning to visit like Japan and China as well. So see, they are native speaker. They got the language, and native speaker know 10,000 vocab when he is 5 years old. So, but afterward, he is learning English to make it more perfect. So yes, whatever you have, give a try.
Right.
Keep in mind who is talking with you, like who is talking beyond you. Who cares? Like just think that who cares? Because I'm not doing something bad. You are not doing something bad. That is not like impacting the society. That is not creating violation for the society, for your community. It can, doing something. It is making, you are doing something change that is
Right.
positive for your entire life, for your next year life. So initially, what we need to do, remove your shyness, speak up, whatever you have. Your first diploma, mean your first SSC, you have at least 1,000 vocabulary in your head. For starting communication, I think that is enough. As you said the word, like communication English, academic English, that is completely different. Like whenever someone is preparing for the IELTS examination, GRE, that is kind of complicated. But when someone is learning English for communication, trust me, your word vocabulary is enough. Nothing else. Like if you can deliver, I friend from Vietnam, I have friend from Russia. They said like they only know the vocabulary. They just use when someone is asking question, how are you doing? Yes, good. This is communication. You could understand. He could deliver the message. Initially stage can be done this way, but later when you are practicing day by day, it can be improved. That's okay. Okay, brother, I took a lot of time, so I won't take your more time. Though it is your special day, I'm sorry, actually, already I killed your 1 hour time. So I would like to ask two more questions. One is networking. That is very important, I think, for having a job right now because there's a lot of competition. So who will give me a job? Like I need someone, I need a reference. So how can we build a network for job?
Okay. I already say on. So if you go into the industrial attachment, if you go for any attachment, you have just make a good relation with them, show the maximum performance, show your relationship. So this is the that company maybe you future job you will create. Number one. Number two, I said if you have an idle time, you go to your institute, go your younger brothers, elder brothers, go to your seniors, go to your colleagues, make communication with them. Number three, just open a LinkedIn, open a WhatsApp, make a group. There are the lots of, if you go for LinkedIn, there are the lots of group. HR group, admin group, there's a lots of group. Add with that group. So also you can get a job reference over there. And just I give you one more example in my life. When I just had completed diploma in engineering, I remember that I just write down with the red pen. I want to get a chance for an interview. I write a CV. I get a job. I started from my job, first job. I write it in the red mark. I want to get a chance for interview. So I get the chance because I had a confidence that much confidence. If they call me, at least I can. I tried. I try my best. If I did not get that, different issues. But on that time, I was confident on myself. So you have to confident on yourself. So jobs in Bangladesh, there is a, so I think still there is available job in Bangladesh. As at least engineers, they have enough job. But the problem is that we are ready for the job. We are qualified for that job. we are prepared for the job. So whatever we have a weak point, we have to find out that weak point and started work and besides use all the media, use all the communicate each other. Uh, also make a good relationship each other. So, or not people. Some people I have seen that they have gone only for Indian college, house, college and house. No, this is not fair. You're supposed to attend the family program. You're supposed to attend some cultural program, some others program. Because all the programs that some people are coming from the different industries, different person. So if you can make it introduce with them, maybe there will be also one network. You can create a network. So you have to keep the and other thing that some fresher I've seen if you ask for go for that company you are maybe they need one or two people. Sometimes they avoid there, or sometimes they calling phone to that person. Then he reply to me, sir, he's not answering my phone. I said, did you meet with him? No, sir. I just call. How many times call? I said two times call. When you call, one time call within a second minute. I said no. There is some system. If you not calling, if you did not receive, you're supposed to wait at least 5 minutes. Maybe he's busy something. Maybe he's working. Maybe he's somewhere else. If you instant one call cut and again start the calling, no, this is not manner. It's not calling manner. And some people don't know how to pronounce, how to respect, how to manner the people. Some people, there's a lot. Some people sending the email. I have seen so many email, give me job like that. There is no subject. Why they are sending the CV? Why? There is a, and even some of them they do not write the email even. So the earlier I discussed what is they should to know. They have to know practice of the email also, how to write the email, how to write SMS, how to receive the phone call, how to talk to the seniors, all of the everything they should to know actually. This when there is some if you go for Google, there is a phone calling manner available when you call, how you receive, what you ask. This is all of things available. If you know, it's very good. This is all a positive impression creating in your job field. And if you know everything, especially in my organization, every year I have taken one or two engineer from industrial attachment last few years actually. So I choose them. If I think there is a 5 or 6 people, I keep one or two. I keep best of who is the best. So how I select, I have follow everything, his manner, discipline, pronunciation, his work style, everything. So there is also no, so the make a good relationship, maintain the all communication apps, and follow up some HR and admin group available in the LinkedIn, WhatsApp, someone have. So maintain that, and also some communicate with us. There is some last few years I have seen that there is some email also available for the job in Bangladesh.
Job
Some
fair,
emails
yeah.
are also guaranteed. Just do not only always busy with the Facebook. Go for everywhere. Check everywhere. Connect everywhere. So get the job opportunities. If anyone get the reference, immediately contract with that person because you don't think if you go after 5 year, 5 months, 5 days later, if you go back 5 days later, some if another one listen that opportunity, he did not wait a single minute. He directly got that position, so he get that job. So this, I think, this network should maintain minimum. Should minimum maintain this network.
I think this is enough. This is enough for networking. So if I summarize the thing, whatever you said, first of all, you should learn in Bangla. There's a lot of content actually. What is cool call? There's some people they called in the position. Someone is like 10 m. He's like the person you are calling. He's at the meeting might be. So before calling, you can send a message like, "Sir, this is me. Like I would like to talk with you like regarding this issue." So there is a manner is called the cold call. So when you call someone once, after 5 minutes you can call again. Whenever he is not responding, you can send a message greeting him, and you can write down shortly like, "This is me. I'm writing here from here. I would like to talk about with you. This is regarding this topic." If you have time, whenever you will be free, please knock me or inform me. I will call you. So this is the maintain. I think we have to learn it. Like luckily, this generation is very lucky because we have 10-minute school. We have Sulaiman Shukan. This guy recently launched a course. I think that can be the initial guidance, initial guide for the all the fresher. Before going to another job, you should first have this course. It can really help you how to dress up, how to talk with the not the senior, how to send a mail, how to comment, how to like do response in the meeting. And the networking, I think if you are going to start the networking today and you need job tomorrow, it won't be OT. You should start the networking 1 year ago, before 1 year ago, like 2 years ago. When you are in the second year, you are in the third year, you should start the networking. The institute you had studied, definitely there are some people who's been really doing great in the industry. You can communicate through the social media. You can be connected with the Facebook, LinkedIn. Luckily, in the LinkedIn, if you connect with someone in the automobile profession, so they will suggest all the automobile professional. So this is this is great. So the thing is that how you can be highlighted. So if you want to take someone attention, you don't know him, so what you can do when he is posting something frequently, do some productive, like realistic comment, logical. In the evening I was watching a video like Sushantapal, he was saying that like he was very angry actually, someone is posting like commenting his like post, really it was kind of bullying. He was saying that okay, if you have courage, if you have like the brave, you can talk with me in front of me. So not like that, you can do some comments like positively, like logical. So you are doing the comments frequently, and you are getting the attention of that person, and later you can send a like greeting in the occasion special day, like this is the new year, you can send a gift, great happy new year. So this type of small initiative, we have to start from the bottom. It would be 2 years, 1 years, but you need a job tomorrow and you are trying to connect the people today. So I think this industry is really crazy. Like you won't give a job somebody who doesn't know you. If you want to rely on someone, definitely you should have some minimum conversation with him. So we can utilize the social media for I mean for the networking. That can be the best. Anyway, who are listening us, guys, thank you so much for from the beginning. So if you want, you can share with your friends. I think especially I was thinking to do this thing actually. So many people doing like industrial attachment. I felt that actually they should know something which can really help them. So if you think that you have a younger brother or sister, you can share with them. And also you can watch our this live stream from my LinkedIn profile and my Twitter accounts as well, from this channel as well. So my last question, and I already kill a lot of time. So that, for example, I applied. Now somehow I could manage the networking. I applied the job. So how I will follow up the job?
Okay. For the job, first is very important is the CV. How to write a CV, because the people who can first time they receive the CV, they have never meet you. So if the CV is well organized, CV is the properly maintained all the rules and regulation. There is some rules and regulation for making the CV. If you follow everything, so this is the attack to the especially people to read the rest of the CV. Let us see the first page, whatever written, the CV first usually. Then, so when you prepare the CV, definitely follow. Just definitely read how to make it. There is a many so many tutorial in the Google, WhatsApp, Google, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Then there is a what is another name is that there is so many actually
Yeah,
platform.
BT, yeah, BT jobs can be the best.
E-courses are available. I mean,
Yeah,
that
e-course.
e-courses are available. How to write up the CV. So
Mhm.
see that and make you CV properly. Then open few account. To open account in LinkedIn,
BT, yeah,
PD
BT jobs.
jobs.
Mhm.
There is a some international platform is also available. So there, if you open the international, there is so many fake website also available. We have to ensure the which is the actually correct right website. That website you have to, if you can open the account and follow up that account. So the most important the CV. How to, if you write down the CV is good. The one step you are for. So follow up the first, and you follow the CV. I mean, if you are open a CV in a BD jobs, there are so many jobs are available. You see, you read it, and you apply it. And sometimes the problem is that I said some people don't want to attend. Sometimes engineer they thinking I'm engineer. Why I go for the rough job? Why I go for the working in my hands? They are actually love to work as a desk job. But as engineer, I never expected engineer should go for the field. They should to listen the concern, cause, and correction. These three words, but this is really variable. Concern, concern of the people, concern of the users, concern of the customer. Cause. What is the cause? Why people there is a concern? Then you find out the cause. What is the cause? The people said my car is problem. People said my building is the problem. People said my I want to make the building. I make the leak. This. Whatever they said, it's the concern. Then you would find out the cause. After that cause, you just go for the correction. There's a correction. There's a lot of things. Diagnosis. A lot of things is in the so. Uh, CP prepare is important. Then account maintain that you follow the account. If you apply, if you do not go, that is very bad for you. Sometimes I have seen that some of many job applicant that apply a job when online we have selected to them and calling to them. They said they are not interested. Actually, this is not good. Also, if you think you are, if you want to apply, if you get a chance, you want to do the job, then you just apply that position. And the second is the salary. Sometimes if you have to think, maybe you are getting salary right now. If you are, as a fresher, you are not getting enough salary. Sometimes happen in Bangladesh. Even I said we accept it. Unemployment is a huge headache. Unemployment is a sometimes people are demotivated, frustration. So if you think that all point, if you have a opportunities, start it. Maybe less salary, maybe you are not happy with that salary, just study. At least you are getting experience. For first time you cannot write down the experience. So if you have experience, at least you see we have added another column, that's the experience. So second, you can easily find out the job. Uh, I request all of them, those who have industries, those who are working as a senior position, please give the chance to a fresher. If you do not charge them, how people will get experience? In Bangladesh, is there no any part-time job available? The people are beside the education, they are doing some part-time job and write down the experience on their CV. This option not available in Bangladesh. People are still not, they are not thinking part-time job. So we have to give a chance to them. They are if they get chance, maybe they have potentiality. They have to show their potentiality, their skill, their everything. So I request you to all of seniors. Okay. So maintain first. You write down the CV, then you create an account, then you apply the job, and you follow up. And one more important, the CV, they're writing the CV, they're giving the mobile contract details. After 5 months, 3 months, sometimes getting delay for there is so many function available in the CV selection. When we receive, example, we are applying, we are announcement of for the one job, maybe estimated in parts. I give you an example. Maybe 500 applicant applied. So this HR department, they have a lot of work. They think so. They are applied. They are opening CV right now for giving 1 month lead time. Then our we will take it. People maybe 4 or 5 months. But the sometimes I get it. We select a CV, but we are calling that person. We are not getting this person because the phone number is unreachable. So you do not put that phone number which is not we can reach you. Maybe this is the unlucky for you. You are supposed to get a phone call. I get it. I'm giving this is my experience. I calling some people, I did not get them. Even I send an email. They have replied maybe 2 to 3 months or 6 months later. They replied. So this HR never wait for you. So whatever you're giving information, especially communication information, should be 100%
Accurate.
authentic. And
Yeah.
They supposed to people supposed to reach you. They cannot reach you. They never wait. Maybe they one phone call they cannot reach you. They try second. If he is good enough, he will try third time. Not anymore.
Yeah.
So definitely all the information, communication information is most important and follow up. Definitely follow up because you apply the job, you are never go for the BD jobs, you have never seen it. There maybe they have some questions. You can see that how many times they have viewed your CV, how many people have viewed your CV. So they are also, you know, so if you follow up all the things and if you apply anywhere in your job, if you if you get any reference, you submit your CV, ask that person with the manner, sir, could you please allow me? Can I call you after 5 days, after 10 days, after 20 days, after 1 month? Ask him because he is not thinking about you. He has to think many things. You are thinking only for the job. So this is your reference, your responsibility to contact with you. Your responsibility to get him. This is your responsibility to go get that opportunities. So if you while you're talking, just ask him, sir. Uh, Especially in Bangladesh, people are very happy if you ask him that sir. Sometimes we are calling bye brother. This is not actually. This is good, but in Bangladesh, if anyone calling to sir, that guy is little bit
That's
happy.
acceptable.
So, sir, you are looking for the job. Definitely, you call him, sir. Why should I call you? Would you, if you allow me, can I call you 5 days? Then maybe after 5 days you can call up phone. You first directly do not ask, sir, what about my job? Ask, how sir, how are you? How is your family? If you know his side or his anyone, ask him how is his
Mhm.
side. Sir, what do you like? No, something is gossip. Then ask, sir, could you have a look my CV? Have you seen it? Sir, you think am I applicable for this job? Sir, if they say no, actually you are not suitable for this, you ask, sir, could you kindly please give me some advice? What should I do? So you get some point. So you have to know communication skill. This is the communication. This is the if you can reach the people hard, you get the job easily. And sometimes skill, uh, education, result, extracurricular activities, and sometimes the good manner. This is also helpful to get your job. So I think you can do that. You can do that. And if you have enough time, please write down try to practice the email write up, communication message, how to send the SMS. Don't send a CV like that without text. Just send a CV, forwarded CV without anything written. Why this forward CV? Because if I say every day I receive maybe around 20 to 50 email. If you do not keep the subject or why you are emailing to me after 5 days, how can I find out that email? It's never, I never. Someone said to send an email, sir, have you seen that? No, I said, sometimes I said, yes, yes, maybe I have seen one time so when I sent the email, but actually I have never opened it because 5 days after 5 days I did not find out the CV. It's
Mhm.
gone. Write down the why you're applying the email, why you're sending the email, the subject, some maybe in details, some details can make it in the email and good manner because some people if you forward it to CV you friends, he's forwarded to his boss, so he cannot forward those to look for my job. He cannot forward this kind of CV. So you have to write the proper way. I think you can follow this. I just discuss few points. There are a lot of points I can discuss, but I think you guys are just coming in industry. So whatever we are today, we are discussing very basic point, very basic. So this,
Honestly speaking, I think if someone just listen from this live streaming from bottom to end, it can be the best guide for any fresher. Whatever I think there is nothing hidden, like you have disclosed all the thing, and whatever you have shared here, that is all from your experience. That is realistic. That is reality. It is happening in the industry. It is not like that from the imagination, from the some books, from the movie. No, whatever you share, that is reality. Really it is happen. I think it can be the best guide for any fresher, especially for the diploma holder who is trying to enroll in a job, who is hoping he will have an amazing job. Thank you so much. I won't like to kill your more time. Already we spoke a lot. Thank you so much. Thanks again. If you want to say something and the day, please you can share for the audience. Yeah, I can hear you. If you want to say something, please for the audience.
Actually, today we discussed so many points. I don't know how many points you guys have catch from our discussion. Uh, so, hopefully, in future, he will arrange a few program
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
He has taken a very good initiative. This is I appreciate him. In our job field, there are so many people are they have a lot of experience. If you call some more people, they can share their own experience. So those who are coming in the job field, they will be helpful. That will be helpful for them. Always, I remember one thing. I always advise to all of them: what you are reading, what you are saying, what you are doing, you have to love. Until and unless you love anything, you cannot achieve anything. We have from the side from our class, maybe we play still 11 12 whatever we class, every class we did the maths, we did the maths, we did the English, but we could not do the maths, we could not do the English because of practice. We don't know the how, why we should apply the maths, why we should apply the Sar's law, Boyle's law, why is that apply the Pascal's law, Newton's law, because we don't know, we just read it theoretical. But if you think in practical level, when your teacher, anything you teach you, anything he's giving a lecture, ask him. Several times ask, sir, why is it applicable? Why I can apply in my life? Why is it? If you know the application, that if you basic, if you have a basic and you have a whatever you read you university in basic, in internship you just apply that all the knowledge that you get that practical experience. So you have a theoretical, you have a practical, and you have a, we already discussed, you have some others activities. So if you mix everything, you are a complete pack. That means you are ready for the job. So when you are ready for the job, then you make a nicely CV. That means you are a candidate. When you submitted CV, that you are candidate. When then after that, everything is ready, everything is okay. Open a job account and apply the job. When you get the interview call, you are the job candidate. Then maybe tomorrow you will be the employee. So all things are system and discipline. Everywhere in discipline. So in my life, I say discipline is the most important. Honesty is the most important. See, few things, if from the side you get it all the points. And sometimes you're thinking, oh, this is only theory. No, this is not theory.
This
Theory
practical.
apply in your life, that will be the practical. Life is a very practical. There is emotion is definitely needed, but the life is very practical. Job field is a very competition, highly competition in the job field. So we have to prepare. We have to ready yourself for attend a competition and achieve the maximum. So it's very easy. If you have a, do not be disappointed. Do not be no, unhappy. Just think everything is a positive. Be positive, do positive, think positive. Your life will be positive. You have a golden opportunity in your life. Many times you will get the chance. Do not miss it. All the people get the chance. Some people can catch it, some people deny it. Ignore it. Those who are ignored, they suffer. They can catch it on time, they just go away. Think you are the one of the hero, you have everything, just you are looking for the chance. When you get the chance, you catch it. For the catching, you have to be ready. Just be ready and go ahead. Take this up.
Thank you so much. But one more question I would like to know. I can see that your communication skill is really impressive, especially your English. It's really wonderful. I wish I will have a English like fluency like you. Your pronunciation, and sentence making, all the things really amazing. So how could you learn? I mean, how long have you been learning English, especially given focus on this language?
Okay, usually I think this is not learning is not a depend on the time. In
Hmm.
every day till yesterday, today I did not study. Today I just program with you. While I going for the sleep, maybe 1 minute or 5 minutes, I have seen a clips. At least YouTube, I
Hmm.
have seen something. I have seen, and I said it, giving our advice to all of them. Make a group. I have a group with my family, my sisters and my brothers. They're Australia. There's people. Someone is in England and someone is in some other country. So we have a family group. That group name is English Learning. Till today, that group is available. My all my brothers, my nephews, some all of family members, when they grow up, they are attend with their group. So we have communication. Even my father is almost is 75 years. He knows very good in English, better
Oh
than
my
me.
God.
So this is the communication. We are sometimes communicate each other. So that's why I say if you have a don't take it otherwise. If you are don't love to do not love anything, do not learn. That's why you say group, make a group, a friendly group. Some boys, some girls. This is for learning purpose. Just gossip. So that will be I think that will be good option. Easy
It is
learning.
really impressive. It is really impressive. And I think it can be the this video, this live stream can be the complete guidance for anybody. See, you started learning after diploma. In the meantime, you did so many things. The most interesting thing, like, still, you are too much busy. I know as a manager, I know the roles and responsibilities huge, really. On the other side, you have personal life, professional life, but still, you said like this group is existing. This is really impressive. Thank you so much, Baya, and happy New Year and happy birthday as well. Thanks for coming. I will call you very soon with a new topic. And as we committed that we are also member of Automobile Association of Bangladesh, so we are hoping that inshallah we'll pick also some highly skilled and also experienced people, professional especially, along with you. And till then, have a nice year ahead and have a nice day ahead. Thank you so much for coming.
Happy New Year, everybody, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya. Assalamu alaikum. All right, we are about to finish the session. It was really, I really enjoyed. I really learned so many things from this guy, and that was really impressive. And how someone can prepare himself from the bottom to scratch to, like, like top. The last part was really impressive. They have family group where they do practice English. So I think right now we have a lot of family group where we do chit chat, we share like other thing like sobi photos and like videos with a family member. But you can practice English. You can practice. You do not need to create like with family, right? It's okay. You can at least create a group with your friends for practice in English. So many people sometimes ask me actually how I can improve. So I think that can be the best option. No need to go to any coaching center because you are busy person. You are like working somewhere else or you are student, but you can practice with your family. You can practice with your best friend. But that would be amazing if you have option to practice unknown people. As a nation, as a Bengali, we have some problem like when you are going to practice with your friends, they will say that okay, no, like there's a monk, there is a fun, so it really doesn't work. Rather than you can practice some people whom you really doesn't know, you really don't know them, you never meet with them. So if you are making mistake, there is you're like no sense. You can say that okay, who cares? So thank you so much for listening. Happy New Year's. I'm hoping that upcoming years would be amazing for everyone, and we'll learn so many things. We'll discuss, inshallah, if everything is okay. I will try to bring something else in here, especially I'm trying to reach some people, they are really highly skilled in a specific field, so that they can we can share together, we can learn something. I learned so many things from this guy really, though I'm doing some research about this in the like this industry and also this stuff, but that was today's session was totally practical. Might be sometimes the content we are getting over the social media or the YouTube, that is someone is like thinking imagination, from the imagination from the books, that's okay. But whenever some content from the book, from the live, from the practical, from the industry, I think there is nothing. Thanks again everyone for listening us and being with us. Who are from the beginning and who are still watching. See you very soon. Have a amazing New Year. Happy New Year's. Allah Hafiz. See you very soon. Good night.